Careful, outsider, or you're liable to end up on the end of a spear. No moving until you answer my questions. Why are you in this part of the jungle? There is nothing here an outsider could want. Lost? I find that hard to believe. Humans have no reason to travel to the jungle lands. It is hostile and unfriendly. The only ones I've seen out here are ruin looters and grave robbers. Now, I ask you again, why are you out here? Well, empty your pockets and your pack now. Quills, ink pots, paper. What is the meaning of this? A scholar, yes. I've seen your sort before. When I was much younger, there was a lamia who sketched my village and my people, went to our most sacred places without permission, and disrespected our traditions. I have no love in my heart for scholars. You should be on your way. You do not need to invade our lands to satiate your education. What else do you have to show? Do it quickly and... Is that a death pendant from our burial sites? An old one, too. How did you get that, thief? Do you know how precious those are to us? They contain the souls of our loved ones. They are far more than a trinket for you to sell on some dark market. Yes, of course it's ours. Look at the symbols. It belongs to the jungle Kitsune tribes. Zon Vulpes. So you claim that you brought this here to return it? A likely tale. And how would you plan to return an item without knowing its origin? You claimed you were lost, didn't you? Guessing based on old maps and sketches. Well, you are either an appalling liar or a complete fool. Fine, give me the pendant. What did you say? I'll have you know, I am the current tribe leader of the Vulpes, and I have kept this community safe for years. It will be in no better hands than mine. Thank you. I suppose you're not a total fool. Well, you have done your job now. You may leave with your chin raised. You are really lost, aren't you? I have half a mind to leave you here. Let the jungle consume you. But I am bound by my duty. You may follow me to the village, but trust me when I say you will be on a tight leash. And you are not to talk to anyone, especially my son. That boy has some sort of fixation on your people. I can't understand it personally, but I'm not one for... Stand up straight. You'll ruin your spine slouching like that. Good. What was I saying? Oh yes. My son, Xoto, wishes to explore, leave the borders. It's people like you he's trying to emulate, I'm sure of it. Your apology is noted, but unnecessary. He can make his own choices after all. Why are you walking so slow? How did you cut your leg? Yes, the razor leaf plant. If you brush against it on the wrong angle, well, you've seen firsthand. It's fairly easy to avoid, as long as you're familiar with the area, which you are not. Just stay still, and I'll patch it. Now don't flinch. I have some thermic root that'll cleanse the cut. Just like that. Perfect, you're being so brave. Forgive me, I'm most used to doing this on the younger pups of the village. How does it feel? Better? Good. I am thoroughly surprised that you made it this deep into our lands, considering that you seem to not know much about the local fauna and flora. There are so many things that could have impeded your journey, I can't even list them all on two hands. Lumias, cannibalistic plants, ancient cursed structures. This jungle is full of anomalies, full of treacheries. And yet you strike me as someone with unnecessary bravery. We'll see how far that gets you. After all, it is always the most confident that trip at the hurdles, isn't it? Perhaps you disagree with me. Perhaps you think that you can overcome any challenge that faces you. That, my friend, is the naivety of youth. I'm sure I used to think the same, but I have been around long enough now to know that there are dark things consorting against you at every corner. Do you understand? Dark, foreboding things. Not that it matters, as you will not be learning many life lessons from me before you go. You are going to leave this place, and you are not going to return. We will provide you shelter and food, and I will get one of the scouts to lead you out. But you are not staying. Your thoughts could corrupt the minds of those around me. Everyone wants to escape the cage until they realize their food, water, and safety are gone. I felt the same way once. I even tried it. I ran. I saw what was out there. And I can tell you, friend, I didn't like it. Dark things surround us. They encompass the border. You can even find old structures from the Blood Elves. Oh yes, the ones that no one wants to remember. You can find them out here. Not just the little shrines that the wannabes make, but the real thing. The grand temples, the sacrificial altars. All of it. All of that energy and darkness. That's what I have to deal with. That is what my people need to be safe from. And so, you will keep your mouth shut and not say a word. Are we perfectly crystal clear on that? Then we shouldn't have any further complications when you enter. respectful and silent. Good. Come now. Artwork in this video was by Diamond2Pi. Thank you ever so much.